So it was Christmas, right? The whole family gathered around the table, the aroma of turkey and stuffing filling the air, laughter bouncing off the walls. My fiancée starts reminiscing about her Nan, who was this adventurous woman, always globe-trotting and exploring the world. She was the kind of person who never really settled in one place, and I was intrigued. I mean, who wouldn't want to hear stories about someone who's seen so much of the world? In my excitement, I blurted out, "Wow, I'd love to see the photos." Little did I know that innocent comment would lead me down a rabbit hole I wasn't prepared for. Her Nan, with a twinkle in her eye, said, "I keep them in my bedroom. Come on, I'll show you." Now I was thrilled. The thought of diving into those memories, seeing all the places she'd been, the adventures she'd had, it sounded like a blast. So there I was, following her into her bedroom, my heart racing with anticipation. We sat down on her bed, and she pulled out this old shoebox. You know, the kind that holds all the treasures of a life well lived? As she started flipping through the photos, she began telling me stories, cruises, exotic locales, and all the fascinating people she had met along the way. I was chuckling, enjoying the tales, but then it started to shift. I noticed I was sitting a little too close to her, and the vibe began to feel, well, a bit off. I tried to steer the conversation back to the photos, focusing on the wild animals she'd seen, the breathtaking landscapes. But then she started pointing to these men in the pictures, casually mentioning, "He was such a good lover," or "This one had a partner," and "This one said he would follow me around the world." At this point, I was feeling increasingly uncomfortable. I mean, who wants to hear about their fiancé's Nan's romantic escapades? I thought to myself, let's just look at the photos and get out of here. But oh, was I wrong. Then came the beach photos. I remember the moment vividly. The horror washed over me as she pulled out nude photos of herself from when she was around 30 or 40. I sat there, stunned, my jaw practically on the floor. She looked at me with a smile and asked, "What do you think?" There I was, trapped in this unbelievable moment. All I could muster was, "Oh, wow. Um, all these places look amazing, but I think we should head back down. It's been a while." I mean, what else could I say? When I finally made my escape back to the dining table, the atmosphere had shifted. The laughter felt forced, the turkey tasted bland, and all I could think about was how I had just seen my future grandmother in law in a way that no one should ever see someone's family member. That Christmas dinner, let's just say it was incredibly awkward. I kept catching my fiance's eye, wondering if she had any idea what had just transpired. I don't think I ever looked at her Nan the same way again. So you can imagine how that down in family lore. I mean, who gets to say they saw nudes of their fiance's Nan on Christmas? It's a story I'll never forget, and I'm sure everyone in that room was wondering what the heck had just happened.